Bubble gut bonanza. Drop it down like a belly dancer. Hey boy, drop it down. Let me see you touch the ground. Bubble gut. Bubble, bubble, bubble gut. Alright, so this was yesterday in the Arnold Classic Spain, right? It was truly a bubble gut bonanza. You guys heard me speak about this lengthily. Even in Mr. Olympia, a lot of guys had a descended stomach. Let's go back in time though. Lee Haney and Arnold, they were the representation of aestheticism. Even Dorian in 91 was still aesthetic. Look at him next to Lee Haney. He was still up there, and Vince Taylor as well. However, he won Mr. Olympia 92, and look at him in 93. He became bigger, and he was next to Flex Wheeler. This is where the change happened. Both were good. However, Dorian was a little bit better, so this happened. He won. This was the turning point. A big guy won the Mr. Olympia again. He opened the door to the big guys. Nasser El Somebody, Kevin Lev Roney. Even Roney started to get bigger. He was big already in 96. Kevin was a monster. And Roney, when he came, he took it to another level. He was even bigger than Dorian Yates. Look at him. I mean, he gained so much. It was like unheard of. Hell, even Flex Wheeler gained. Look at him in the Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. He became a mass monster. Kevin became a big phone as well. There was no turning back. However, let me bring you back in time to a time you guys did not know. This was like 28 years ago, 1987, the reigning Mr. Olympia of that time. Now look and appreciate. I had to cut the music just to comment on it, to share with you something I grew up with actually. When I first fell in love with bodybuilding, this was the reigning Mr. Olympia. He was the guy before Dorian Yates. He won 8 straight Mr. Olympias. Look at the vacuum. I mean, the gut was going inside rather than outside. The lines were respected. Look at the striations, the feathers in that triceps. Something you appreciate, something humane. It flows well. Look at the details up there. Do you see this nowadays? I was commenting on Mr. Olympia Live, and I failed to be passionate about it. I couldn't transmit that, guys, so I'm sorry about it again. But this is the era I grew up with. You guys need to comprehend. But we're not looking for crazy glutes or bubble butts back then. But we're looking at something human. Something you can aspire to be. Something you appreciate, pleasing. This is universal. It's not something you can pinpoint. It is still subjective, yet universally agreed upon that it is just beauty. Look at him. He smiles. He doesn't grind. He doesn't yell. And look at that back. Fingers everywhere. Do you see this kind of details nowadays? Can they even pose in this fashion? Right? And he was 115 kilograms, right? So it's heavy. That's like 250 pounds. But, you know, he was aesthetic. No big gut. This was bodybuilding. It was following the footsteps of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? This was in 87, and the last Olympia of Arnold was in 1980, so it's same era pretty much, the same decade. So this is what's up, guys. I wanted to share this with you guys, for you guys to comprehend why am I screaming out loud versus the big bubble guts. And by the way, change will come quite soon in 2 fashions. The first implementation will be the classic physique, which will be added next year. However, even bodybuilding, the main bodybuilding, take my word for it, I have high information from high places that the IFBB most likely will implement change quite soon. And it starts tomorrow, and this is an inside information. So hopefully what we're doing will definitely provoke a change. And as a testament for that, the current Mr. Olympia, namely Phil Heath, when he entered the Olympia show this year, as you guys know, you were my witness, he pointed to his gut. He was like saying, look, I have no gut this year, because they heard us, and he certainly did hear me and hear you guys. You busted his testes pretty much on it daily, right? So he took notice. Change will come. I thank you. Don't forget to like the video and tell me what you guys think about it.